Hello. Is this thing on? It's our
so.
sound. Oh, we've munted up the stream again. The intro every time. Hello everybody. It's Us Town on Tour. It's me, Martin, your host, and I am here as always with the Mayor of Us Town himself, David Thayer. David, how's it going?
Very well, thank you. Just realised I'm not wearing my official high school club t-shirt.
Oh, we're still wearing our outfits from last week. We're going to change that. We're going to find a new motif. We're going to find a new motif because today we're going to go visit dessert courtesy of Lex. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I mean, you've been bringing the good vibes to the stream each and every week, and now you're finally in the studio, in the limelight, ready to be viewed by the 11 other viewers. Are we ready?
Yes, feeling very ready.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us in the studio. I want to thank our good friend Pixie for hosting us as well. That's so lovely. And we're going to go in this week with the news, everybody. Of course, I just want to start with something, that I have not seen personally. Actually, no, we're not. Sorry, I got my slides mixed up. Actually, we're going to start off with a little taste of Home for You, Lex, as we're going to talk about your comings and goings. I hear somebody's left your island this week.
Yes, Antonio left. Oh, no, that's the wrong emotion. That's what I want.
Was that Freudian slip?
Yeah. Yeah, because he was one of my original 2 villagers, and he came up to me and just gave me such a huge spiel about how he wanted to move, and he was talking about how excited he was by the idea of moving that I couldn't say no.
That's the thing. This is what I say about like my guys. When depending on the mode in which they ask is where that informs whether or not I let them go. But this means that the villagers whose personality types mean they ask in kind of in a more uncertain way. It means they stay forever because I just want them to feel good. But
I let them.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I let them move if I have their photograph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I want to do that.
I haven't got any photographs yet. I know, that's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible. I'm so negligent. I just I go off and I do my half-baked, plans. I'm gonna build a cinema, and then I never talk to anybody because I'm too busy trying to get bits for the cinema. And next thing you know, when I log on the game, we haven't seen you in so long. We thought you were just a legend and a rumor, and I feel terrible. Mayor Sailor says in the chat that he's only got 2 as well. How many have you 2 got?
I mean at least 10.
Wow.
Yeah, because as soon as I realized this was something that you could get, I made it a real mission to get them.
Oh my God.
And I like giving my villagers presents.
I do
makes
too.
it look better, Martin. I've got 1.
Who's your one?
I feel like I got it by accident. Zucker.
Oh.
Zucker was possibly certainly my favourite.
Zucker's an anteater too, right? Like Antonio.
No, Zucker's a octopus.
Oh, because of the suckers.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. But speaking of the villagers, of course, you've had somebody join as well, right? I'm trying to get the slides to work.
Yes, I went on a lot of island tours to find him.
Oh, you sought Pierce out. Let's talk about this.
Okay, yeah, I found Pierce on an island.
So how many islands? So you were you doing the thing where you were just doing insane amounts of island tours until you got a villager that you wanted?
Yeah, that's usually how I go find a villager, because the last time that someone moved, I went and spent oh my goodness, most of my miles going to so many islands. I spent 3 hours. I just couldn't settle on anyone, and I was like, oh, I'll leave it up to fate. And I got Jitters, and I hated him, and I forced him out with an amiibo 3 days later.
Jitters is classic.
So this time I tried to like actually settle on someone, and I found someone good.
So let's talk about what's the attraction to Pierce. I mean, it's obvious. He's a blue eagle. He's wearing a wonderful cricket jumper. I mean, the last time a Pierce this handsome rocked up to an island was Mamma Mia. Am I right, gang?
Yes.
How's he bedding in?
Yeah, good. Because I wanted a jock, and he's a jock, so it's keeping the island balanced. Working out. I like his house.
What's his
Pretty
house
nice.
look like? I guess we're going to find out later. But give us a little preview.
Quite sporty.
Oh, dream.
Yeah, it was good actually, because like he had some of the furniture that I'd given to Antonio, so I was like, validation that all jocks like this.
I looked up Pierce on like one of the fan wikis earlier, and I was like shocked at what I found. It says, and I quote, his name may relate to either his beak or his talons, which can pierce through the flesh of other animals in reality. Why did somebody write that? Why did somebody look at Pierce and decide to write a sentence involving tearing other animals apart?
And why couldn't it have been his eyes?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got piercing eyes.
He pierces right through to your soul. Look at him. He's soulful. Speaking of delightful creatures that are soulful with beaks, I haven't met Gulliver yet, but I understand that you two have been blessed with visits. Lex, how did you find your first Gulliver interaction?
He's a lot like Gulliver, like just in a different outfit.
Wait, is it Gulliver?
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think.
I mean, he says he's Gulliver, but he does look exactly the same.
His speech is very different though.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of new puns.
Yeah, but in reality, you can get boinked on the head and it can like mess your synapses up and you can start speaking French. I don't know if that's true. I think I read it on the internet once. I think it's conceivable.
If you banged your head on Talk Like a Pirate Day and everyone else around you was talking like a pirate, you might just think, your brain might just adjust to that and then you'd spend the rest of your life speaking like that, which is maybe what happened to Gulliver.
Maybe he set his Facebook to that Talk Like a Pirate setting, which I don't know if it even still exists, and maybe that caused this. Hose pointed out in the chat that Gulliver wait, is there an established way that we should be saying Gulliver? Should we be saying Gulliver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Gulliver has different coloured eyebrows to Gulliver, so they must be different, right?
If proof be need be.
That sounded very pirate of you there. If proof we need be. Hey, just a quick question for you both. What's a pirate's favourite letter?
Oh, I know there's an answer, but I've forgotten.
No, it be the C.
Nice.
Thanks, chat. We got 16 viewers, and those extra 3 viewers came from that Christmas cracker joke. Anyway, David, how have you found Gulliver?
As is often the case with Animal Crossing, I've been instantly charmed by his dialogue, which I think has been hilarious so far, but I suspect within a few more encounters I'll start flashing that A button. But right now, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funnier than regular Gulliver.
Oh, poor regular Gulliver.
I quite enjoyed, because you can even interact with him after you've done his little challenge. And that was quite fun as well. So I'm looking forward to meeting him again. I got some pirate boots that wasn't that exciting, but I'm looking forward to possible furniture in the future.
Why aren't you wearing them right now?
Because they weren't very interesting.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. Well, I've got to say that maybe this is all because maybe it finally happened and Donald Duck went and sued somebody. Think about it, gang. Well, we're going to get ready to go and visit dessert. In the meantime, though, it's time to go into the birthdays. Everybody, it's your favourite segment. If it's not your favourite segment, it's going to be your favourite segment soon, because it's really handy for us to do this because it obscures the fact that we're getting ready to go to a different island. If you've got a better idea, let me know, all right? I don't know. Anyway, July 18th, today's the day. If you've got Crook, croak on your island, you better have got him a present. Otherwise your wish will not come true when it comes to this kind of Daruma themed villager that we all love. Let us know if you do have him and how he reacted to your present. Of course, like I say, he's based on a Daruma doll, showing them on screen right now in case you've never seen one before. Next up is Nibbles, July 19th. Now, I'm reliably told that Nibbles is based on a Japanese popsicle. I'm showing it on screen. I think that is right. I mean, the popsicle looks nothing like her, but she does come with like a watermelon top. So I'm guessing it's a watermelon flavored popsicle. Although the one on the screen says it's soda flavored, but I suppose
it's blue.
I suppose soda can be any flavor though. Soda can be like a watermelon soda.
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy's clocked that it's Prince's birthday this week. And maybe he'll appear in these slides if I've done my homework properly. On July the 20th, though, it's Yuka. Obviously, Yuka's named after ukulele, or it's rumoured that she's named after ukulele, not eucalyptus, not ukulele. Ukulele is a video game and also an instrument. And sometimes the things that come out of my mouth, they don't make a lot of sense, and you're going to have to live with it. But I have put a cute picture of a real koala eating eucalyptus on screen. Dude looks high as hell. You tell me what you think. July 21st, Sammy clocked it. It's Prince, the man, the legend. Just because, I think it's a really underrated movie, I just wanted to put a screenshot of The Princess and the Frog on the screen right now. I cried real hard at that movie. I'll tell you that much.
Does the frog in that film have any stubble?
Does the frog in that film have stubble? I don't think so. And I think when the frog is in its human form, he's a smooth shaven fellow. Let us know, Princess and the Frog fans. July 22nd, it's Chow, the pink panda, who I think is an OG, or at least appeared in the GameCube versions, at least an OG in the West. We love him. Earlier on, I looked at some of the old kind of 3D models, the original models of the characters, and it's wild how much they've changed. Chow especially. Any of the villagers that are tall, they look so different. It's really cool. Iconic says just met Chow as well. Chow's a good dude. July 23rd, we've got Elvis. I guess because lions are the king of the jungle, and Elvis was the king of rock and roll. I don't know, all right.
Elvis is on my island.
Elvis?
Yeah.
Well, on July 23rd, David, you better get ready to give Elvis a present. Also, yeah. Elvis is the first Leo in the game. So July 23rd, I think, is the day in which we tick over to Leo birthdays, and he's number one. Sammy says that he's got good eyebrows. He's got great eyebrows. Kind of curly, but yet powerful. And I was going to show a picture of Elvis, but I'm actually going to show you a picture of Cher dressed as Elvis because it's just better. July 24th, it's O'Hare. I have never seen O'Hare. In case you're not looking at the stream, Lex, in case you're not looking at the stream, you've never met O'Hare. It's kind of a brown bunny, I guess, a hare with kind of green ears and a kind of straw hat and a pineapple shirt. He's got a lot going on. It's rumoured that his name could be a pun on hares, could be a reference to Chicago's airport. It could be a reference to Bucky O'Hare. Shout out to the 90s. July 24th, it's Rex. Fans of Animal Crossing, they didn't see Rex for a long time after Rex was kind of taken out of the game after, I want to say, the GameCube version. It did not reappear until Happy Home Designer. But Rex is here, July 24th, Elvis gets kind of like a, subtle name, but Rex is just called Rex. And we love him for it. And finally, next Saturday, July 25th, it is PECK. I've never met PECK, but PECK's a jock. Based on some kind of bird that I'm not very familiar with, but you may recognise him from the Spring Blossoms KK Slider. album cover, which I know we're all going to be bumping in our Animal Crossing houses later. And just like that, that's the end of the birthdays. Now I'm at the airport and I've forgotten to put in the dodo code, guys. So I'm going to have to really artlessly hide it with the graphic of barreled. Get ready for that.
Any excuse.
Any excuse.
Probably pre-planned.
What are your thoughts on barreled, Lex?
I don't love him, which I know is very controversial in this group.
I
know.
I'm up. The thing is, I'm upset for you. You know, it's. Let's get it out there. Let's have an open and honest debate. What don't you like about him?
Oh no. Well, I think he just looks a little bit like blackface, so I don't like him.
Barreled. Oh, barreled.
I know. I never wanted to mention it because I know like everyone just thinks he's really cute, and I'm like, yes, he is. Objectively, he's a cute little dude, but he does just remind me of blackface. So I'm like, nah, he's not having him on my island.
See, most people, you know, their problem with barreled is the fact that he's a peepster. You know, that he's got all them cameras. But now we're adding some additional controversy to the man himself. Well, you know, you've made me feel bad now. I'm taking barreled off the stream.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's too late. Rudy, good old non-controversial Rudy's coming in to cover the codes as I put in the demo code.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's not what they had in mind when they designed him.
I should certainly hope not.
Yeah.
Ho is taking objections to the chat. She thinks this is an unnecessary smear on his character. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of putting in Dodo code right now.
Well, that's because you're also doing two other things at once.
I was finding pictures of Rudy. I got obsessed. I got temporarily blinded by Rudy's charisma. You know, let us know who should block the code in future streams. When I'm having a technical issue that's preventing me from putting in a code, you let me know. Villager's probably good at blocking Marina. You know, she's got a lovely round head.
Yeah, you want someone with a really wide head.
I'm married, but if I was on, like, if I had a dating profile, you know, I would be like, are you looking for somebody with a wide head? Because I'm your guy. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something very smart and put up the link slate.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. David, tell people where to visit us while I put in the Dodo code.
Well, you could visit High School Club on all the places on the screen right now. If you haven't been to the High School Club website, it's very worthwhile checking out. The URL might not look like a URL, but it is. If you go to www.high-score.club, you can find all kinds of good stuff on there, including our ongoing kind of challenge or community event where you can create your own tour guide or travel guide, to your Animal Crossing island. So go to the website to find out more about that. I'm sure we'll give it another plug at the end of the stream.
And do let us know what your thoughts on Barreled are. Is he a misunderstood character, or is he actually the worst person in Animal Crossing? Let us know. We're going to see. This is it. You've created a cataclysmic, seismic event in Barreled discourse today, Lex.
Yeah.
It's going to be a historic day we look back on as we all go down in a flame war on Twitter about Barreled's. We all die on the hill to protect Barreled.
Oh, sorry, Barreled fans.
Well, we'll see. You know, it's all part of being a healthy and democratic group, right? We're all allowed our different Barreled opinions. You know, there are some villagers that I don't like. I'm trying to think of one. I can't. They're all too cute. I'll take it back. If we see one, I'll let us know. Oh, Blanca creeps me out. I'll say that.
I've never seen Blanca.
Blanca hasn't yet appeared in New Horizons.
Oh, sorry, we're flying in, and already I see a very neatly arranged orchard.
Yes, this island is very curated.
Yes. Are you two waiting on the bench already?
Yeah.
People knows commenting on my beret. I was about to change my beret. Mayor Sailor is commenting on the fact that it's daytime.
Yeah.
Finally, we're in the daylight. People are going to be able to actually see what's going on. I want to say thanks to James Holloway for subscribing as well. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. People I know is asking why is it daytime? Well, it's daytime because we are in. Well, I guess we're on desert, not North America, but Lex is based in Vancouver, right, Lex?
Yeah, welcome to Canada. It's very tropical.
Yes.
As expected.
You know,
I think it's what we all thought.
Yeah.
We've all got a certain image in our mind of what Canada looks like, and this is definitely it.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah. Whenever I think of poutine, I imagine it being eaten out of half of a coconut.
Well, yes, that's what we eat poutine out of.
Before the stream started, actually, we were discussing like various mind-blowing candies of the world, which maybe we'll get into a little bit later.
I suspect, given the name of this island, we might well return to that topic.
So yes. Already I'm in love. What's going on here?
It's a little ice cream stall that I made.
Oh my god.
And actually, if you look on the stall itself, there's some popsicles, which I'm really excited about.
Whoa, I haven't seen those before.
Yeah, they're a winter craft. I asked my Australian friends if anyone could craft them for me.
Hang on. Winter craft. So you can make ice-based food in the winter.
Yes.
But
yeah, because you make them out of
summer.
Snowflakes.
Right.
So it makes sense, but I also want them for my summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make them out of snowflakes. That seems unhygienic.
I think it's okay as long as it's not the first snow of the season.
Anyway, I'm so into these textures, into the kind of like gelateria textures. Is that a fair way to put it?
I found those on Instagram.
I'm kind of wondering what flavors they are.
I think that green, white, brown one is probably the spumoni.
Oh, dream.
However you pronounce it. Which is like one of the best.
I don't know. I was like, oh, she said it really confidently. That must be how you say it.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I made this little ice cream stand, and then you can come down to the beach bar.
Okay.
Oh, another great use of texture.
Yes.
Yeah, this one I actually made.
I love that. Wow. It looks like it's kind of. Wait, I'm gonna go.
Does it got transparency in? Yeah, it does.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
rough edges.
Oh my, I haven't seen that utilised before. That's blowing my mind.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can do that and have like sort of like overhangy bits.
Oh wow. Sorry, I'm like freaking out about that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Abilities.
I love it. And there is a half coconut full of poutine, just as promised.
I was so excited to get that recipe because any recipe that's like a food, I'm really excited by.
I love the little kind of bamboo speaker systems that you've got as well.
Yeah, I thought they looked kind of tropical and matched like the stall.
Party on the beach. Oh my god, you got this blue stripy surfboard too. Sorry, I'm just getting jealous of all the stuff you've got. Have you got all the surfboards?
No, I've just got 3. My island sells this sort of black and green one, which I'm
that's kind of rad.
not that impressed with.
No, it's great.
It's okay.
If you want to go surfing through like a rainforest, you're going to be camouflaged as hell.
It's just not as tropical as these ones over here.
Yeah, the blue stripy one is a dream. Also, I can see your dreamy lighthouse in the distance, which again, very jealous.
Yes, a little lighthouse.
Very
I
jealous.
quite like this watermelon beach ball. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that could be used for a practical joke at some point.
Oh, hello, little tiny miniature road.
Yeah, I love these little cars. They come from the Pocket Camp app.
Yeah.
And then you can customize them, and this one's my favorite one.
I see.
Oh, the little,
Yeah, I thought you could only get 2.
Is that a little Oscar Mayer job? Love it.
And is the idea that the bees use these vehicles to get around, or is that just a coincidence?
Is it because you're a massive bee movie fan?
Oh, I hate that movie. It makes me very angry, the idea of a human woman being in love with a bee. She could do better. But I did customize this beehive to match the Able sisters, and I customized this little library to match it as well.
Oh, wow. The tiny town vibes matching the big town vibes. So, what was the impetus for creating this? Is it just that the lighthouse being this size is too dissonant?
It's very small. We can't get inside it. And then once I had some tiny cars, it just kind of makes sense.
I love it. Wait, what's this custom job down here?
Splatoony.
Splatoony. Really close.
So was this a custom texture that you got on this vehicle, or are there just different options you can choose in the normal custom pack way?
Just different options. They've got a lot of options for the cars.
It never occurred to me. I just thought you had to collect them individually.
No, there's just 2, and then you can customize them.
Love them.
Always a customization option I've missed somewhere each time.
Oh, and then this is my orchard.
Oh, look at these signs.
Yeah, I found those on Instagram too.
Oh, these are lovely.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite activity before bed now is just going on Instagram and looking at people's Animal Crossing stuff.
What's the best thing that you've seen somebody do with textures in the game?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. But maybe just anyone who can make like cityscapes. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it looks so complicated. I think I started to try and do it, but I got really kind of unhappy with it. It troubles me a little bit that it can never look fully right, I suppose. I guess I just lack the imagination.
I did have some I
was going to say, before we pass the town hall, should we have a quick look at the flag?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, we're going to see KK, but we're not going to end with a KK song tonight because it's only, what time is it here? 1 p.m? 12 p.m.
1:27.
Well, it's 12:30 in Canada, but 1:30 on my island. Because I like to play before work, so I move the time ahead by an hour so I can go shopping.
Because there's no town ordinances in New Horizons, right? So I think in New Leaf you could get Isabel to do that, right, David? Am I imagining?
Yeah, that's one of the privileges of being a mayor. You get to make those kind of rules.
Now we're no longer a mayor. Also, this flag is, looks very delicious.
Thank you.
It's the little shine on the cake that just takes it to the next level.
Thank you. Yeah, I used to have the Australian flag here, but I replaced the Union Jack with the Indigenous Australian flag. So that was my flag for a long time, but then I thought it would be nice to really lean into the desert image.
I think obviously this feels like it's the true flag for us all to rally around. I'm gonna applaud it.
I'm always impressed when anyone can fit the full name onto a flag.
That is true.
I do have some more dessert stuff over here, actually.
See that, KK?
It's like a little souvenir stand, and it's where I put my recipes.
Oh my!
This is the kind of souvenir that I want.
Yes.
Yeah,
edible ones.
Our little town guides.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, it's a recipe, but it's just I thought gold bars hanging around on the floor. That's how you can tell it's a really wealthy society.
Yeah, those are just spare recipes for people. So you can come to dessert. This is where you pick up little free gift.
I truly hope that you'll let us take a t-shirt after the trip.
Oh, definitely. I really like it when my villagers wear those shirts too.
Island pride.
Yeah.
Oh, please water. This is cute.
Yeah, it's for these flowers in here. That sign I actually did design, the please water one.
super cute. That flower looks thirsty as hell.
Yeah.
So
And then-
what are your thoughts on gardening? Are you a big gardener?
It is difficult. I tried for so long to get everything on my own, but I couldn't make the blue roses or the green mums or the purple pansies, and I got all of those from Sammy. Thank you so much, Sammy, for setting me free.
Spoiler alert, Sammy, I think, is going to be on the stream next week.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
I don't think we've ever announced it on stream before, but there you go. It's our first announcement.
It's been noticed on the chat that your cushions match the
Oh yeah.
other textures.
Yeah, I wanted
Glass ones and what's the word? Checkered ones.
Yeah, I made both of those patterns myself. But I wanted it to feel like you're sitting on the picnic rug or you're sitting on the grass.
Ah.
Yeah, these like they're like solid snaking. The cushions are solid snaking themselves into the ground. I'm just like they're freaking me out, but I like it.
They look like they're transparent. If you know what I mean. They're kind of refracting the pattern through them.
Next generation technology. Oh, got a little kind of cafe environment over here. Sorry, I've started to wander off.
That's good.
The island's too nice.
Yeah, this is just a little cafe in front of the museum. It's very nice when my villagers come and sit on one of these chairs, because then I can sit with them.
Play the piano for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lovely. Which village has been graffitiing this piano? We need to know. Better not have been Antonio.
Probably Cherry.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's it. Yeah, it seems up her alley. I also really like the fortune cookie cart. Is one of my favorite things.
Yes. God, there's so much good stuff in the Pocket Camp. Like a section of the Nook shops. Is that
Yeah.
where it is? Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Pocket Camp as well. Which I did play that when it was on the mobile game. I think that was my first Animal Crossing experience.
Whoa.
And this is my first real Animal Crossing full game.
That's where you've gone off the deep end.
Yes, very much.
Not
It's really
with
taken over my life.
microtransactions, but with self-expression. Kids, pay attention. Oh, Sammy says she loves it when the villagers smell the cookie stands. I've not seen that happen.
Oh, I have. It's very cute.
Oh, dreamy. Oh, hello, a little bit of art over here.
Yeah, got some fake art.
Looks great with the gold roses.
Yeah, they're so I don't know, high end, I guess. I wanted them for the museum.
I've maybe only seen Red 2 times because I'm not an everyday player now, and it's driving me mad because I want all the art. Also,
I did a cheeky bit of time travel for these.
Oh yes, I forget you're one of our unabashed time travelers. So
I only do a little bit.
What's your philosophy when it comes to time travel? Look, by the way, gold roses everywhere, everybody. No big deal.
Okay, so my philosophy, I didn't do it for a really long time because everyone seems to have such a moral stance on it. It just embedded itself into me. But then people would come to my island and they thought I was time traveling anyway, just because this is my life now. And I was just spending so much time on my island that you just end up with a lot of stuff. So yeah, now I do a little bit, just here and there.
And that is how time travel was created.
I guess now that we know that time travelers can't really uncover major spoilers, everyone can chill out a bit about it.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that helps me feel at peace with it too. Is that there'll always be something new and unknown. Ho's commenting on David, who's just letting it all hang out. Props for whoever chose not to censor the statue. Hats off.
I appreciate that.
I genuinely just looked at my character going, what? What have I forgotten to wear shorts?
So
and I was just turning around and right, that day, yes. Panicking.
Yeah, I did have the museum up on like waterfalls for a while, but then I brought it back down here. And it used to be on a different... Everything on the island used to be somewhere else. This is where my house used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, I've moved everything. I think that was actually the first time I ever time traveled, was so that I could move every single villager house and the shops without having to do it over a month.
Yeah, that is when I had to move all of my houses. It is so frustrating to do it. Obviously, I mean, you're the kind of like master of like extreme tasks, though, right? Like, you know, I've seen like your crafty animation projects, which look insane IRL.
Thank you.
So I thought, like, I guess time traveling is, if you could time travel like animation in real life, then that would be really handy.
Oh yeah.
So
I would definitely use it for that if I had real time travel.
I love it. You just like Bernard's. Wait, is Bernard's Watch known like outside of the UK? Bernard's Watch, is that a thing? Okay, so here's Bernard's Watch. It's like a kids show, like in the UK. There's a little kid. He has like his like granddad's pocket watch or something, and you can stop time with it to do a lot of tasks and then restart. That would be so handy in real life. But I guess that is what we've got in the Switch settings menu, right? It's our very own Bernard's Watch.
I think
exactly.
It inspired The Matrix and bullet time.
Is that what? All those guns firing off on children's ITV. Sammy knows Bernard's Watch. She knows.
Yeah, I don't know if that one made it out to Australia.
It's okay. We're going to send you some YouTube links afterwards.
Good. And then this area, I've got like a fancy museum adjacent restaurant.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's that kind of like tasteful kind of ambiance the barrels give. I felt it as soon as I walked in.
Oh, I love these barrels. It took me so long to get this recipe.
Oh, I love
and the wooden stools as well.
Must be wedding furniture.
Yes.
Actually, the candles, if they're part of the wedding set, they're really effective.
The ones on the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are from the wedding set as well. So I did that every day. I really liked it.
I'm having trouble sitting down. This is humiliating. I did it. Like, there's so much cool stuff in the wedding set. It's so like I think if you like looked at the wedding set all together, maybe it reads wedding, it screams wedding. But so it's amazing how what's the word's not practical. What am I looking for? How diverse their use can be in the game. I think we've seen every stream since the wedding event happened. I think we've seen different utilizations of the furniture. Can't wait to see what people have done with the organ. I'm always going on about the organ. It's because I'm jealous that I didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do with all this wedding furniture when I got it. I was just like, well, I'll just get it in case I want it. But it turned out really good.
Also, love this little gingham like dining area off to the side by the pizza oven. It's pretty.
Yeah, dreamy. I like this too. These little dining sets are really nice. They're very fancy.
Got all the good stuff.
This goes to show you should always participate in everything.
That's.
Yes.
And every time I don't, I always regret it slightly.
That's right. That's right, kids.
Yeah.
When it comes to Animal Crossing, no matter how disinterested you might be, participate because you might regret it later.
I did actually throw out so much Easter stuff, and I kind of wish that I hadn't.
I hope I never see eggs ever again. Now you're like, oh, I'll never be able to. Oh, hello. Oh, you're still. Wait.
Oh, it's Pierce.
Oh, yes, Pierce. Sorry, I got distracted by what was on the ground, but I'm going to go speak to Pierce. Yes. He's happy to meet me. Okay. So he's just moved here. It's awesome to see visitors. He loves how popular the place is. Okay, so what's going on the ground here? Is this like a chalk marking? I'm gonna get my camera up.
Oh yeah, that's a chalk drawing. I think it was like 2 years ago. I went to Paris in the summer for a couple of weeks. and did this like summer course at this French animation school called Gobelins. And all around Paris, we noticed that there were like all these chalk drawings. So all the ones that I found, I've recreated and put them on my island.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's amazing. So are we going to see more? Are there more hidden away?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
there should be 3 more.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled, gang.
Down here, we've got some like a nice bonfire with this little cute isopod.
Wait, no.
Having a bath.
Yeah, I like the way he was peeking out of the tub.
Yeah, he needs to be. He loves the ambience of all hanging out around the fire playing guitar, but also he needs to be wet at all times.
Yeah, I thought he looked so cute, like he was getting warm by the fire.
Nature was like, wood lice? Well, what if they were giant and lived in the sea? Then they've got an isopod. We don't have them on land.
What are wood louses called in this game? Pillbugs. Pillbugs, right? Pillbugs.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, these guys are fast to catch too. They're very zippy.
Oh yeah, the fast-moving shadows.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I've decorated this pier.
Oh, I love this.
Everyone's favorite fish.
Well, that was one of the things I enjoyed about Gulliver, as he made a sea bass. He did a pun on the usual C+ joke, but it kind of went wrong, and I really enjoyed that.
I'm also very jealous of the fishing spools. Is that what they're called? Fishing rods.
Fishing rods.
Fishing rods.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the things I did not get during my fishing marathon last week. This is very sweet.
Yeah, I only
sweet.
fished a little bit last time because I didn't have to fish too much to get gold.
It was the same rewards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As David said, kids, you should always participate in everything. I did not do that the first time around. That's why I didn't get any of the cool stuff. Also, love to see a little bit of beach writing.
Oh yes, that's my boyfriend. His character lives on this island, but it is my island now.
That's
because
evidence of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love like island cohabiting. This is the myself and my better half. We do not share an island because she was so unhappy with the way that I ran things in New Leaf that we've separated our dominion across 2 villages now.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to get the Animal Crossing theme Switch, and I thought it would be silly to have a house with 2 switches, but that was because I didn't know how involved I was going to get with this game. And he saw how much I was enjoying it, and he was like, "Oh no, you're so happy. You should just keep playing. I don't need to play. You just play whenever you want." So I've just completely taken over.
It happens, we all find our vocations, once in a lifetime. And it turns out yours is Animal Crossing City Planner. This park is very, very cute as well, by the way.
Oh,
but
thank you.
Always, when we see the elephant slide, I get real upset that we can't slide down it.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
I would pay for that update.
I was showing my island to my sister before we could swim in the ocean, and I was like, "Look at this life diving chair," and she's like, "Can you sit in it?" No. And I'm like, "Look at this pool," and she's like, "Can you swim in it?" No.
The pool looks.
And I was
really
like, "Look, you can have a shower after you swim in the ocean," and she's like, "Oh, you can swim in the ocean?" No.
But
I mean, now you can.
Yeah, you can say yes to that now. Yeah. It's just like, these things are not for using, they're for looking at and appreciating how good I am at creating an aesthetic.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's the most important part of the game.
How are you feeling relaxed, Shrinky?
Yeah.
Can I ask you both a question? Now, I'm from I grew up by the sea, and never in my life have I seen a beach towel. Have I seen someone put a pillow under a beach towel? Is that a common thing? Is that a thing I've been missing out on?
I've never seen it either.
Is this an Animal Crossing like invention? Like, have the developers of Animal Crossing taught us a comfier way to exist on the beach?
Maybe it's because they want you to be able to lie down, and then it would look uncomfortable if it's just a blanket on a rock. It would look pretty uncomfortable.
Mm.
So that's why.
Makes sense.
Maybe it's so you know where your head's gonna go. I don't know.
It seems like a good idea.
Feels like a good idea. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. I just never seen it in real life, and I, wondered if I might be missing out on something. Just like we've been missing out on pineapple goo in our Cadbury's chocolate, which is what we were hinting at before. We were chatting about before the stream. But now I'm determined to experience that in my real life. Oh, hello, a magazine stand.
Yeah. And a little, because I made this sort of like bus stop looking thing. I thought a magazine stand would be nice next to that.
I love it. Oh, 2 different types of magazine. Love that touch.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't sell just one. Boring.
Oh, well, I really like customizing things, so it's very exciting when you can see what you can customize.
I'm kind of annoyed because I knew that you could customize magazines as well. I customized it once, my one magazine stack, but of course you could just order multiple magazines and have a variety. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those little touches. So it feels like we're in the kind of neighborhood, like the kind of for real in the kind of villagers neighborhood. That's what I want to say, in the villagers neighborhood right now. Yes. I'm just having a look at the map actually. I'm gonna get the map up on the screen.
Oh, there's another chalk drawing here too.
Oh wait, I'm coming. I don't want to miss that.
Yeah, when I started this game, like my first 2 villages, they were like, "Oh, pick a spot for our houses," but I was thinking here, and I'm like, "Okay, sure, yeah, you go there." And then as the others came, I just I had them really, really spread out everywhere, and then I found out that you could have like a maximum of 10, and I was like, how on earth am I going to fit 10 houses on this island? Like this, by squishing them all together in one area.
It's but it doesn't feel very squished, I don't think. I definitely on my island, I feel like I've squished them together too much, but this feels, I don't know, it feels spacious to me. I definitely feel like I'm in a cute little neighborhood, and I really love like how the tree over here like borders both properties. It feels very adult to say that. It feels good. I like it.
Yeah, some of them have smaller yards than others.
Oh, is that we can't all be living like Pierce.
Yeah, it just shook out that way. Like Cherry's got quite a small yard, but she's also got this bonsai shelf, which is very exciting.
Oh, small yard but big heart.
Did you do terraforming, or did you fit them within the layout that your island gave you?
I think this area I did like a little terraforming, but not a lot.
Because it still feels quite natural, like the way the shape of the rivers through the middle of your island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do have to compliment the fact that this is not super duper symmetrical, because that's the kind of that adds a little details that make it feel like real. And also I love seeing a bin and like trash bags out on the street too.
Oh yeah, I love doing little refuse areas. And I didn't even know that you could use those bins for so long. Oh
yeah, I only learned about that on one of the streams before.
Yeah, I put a bin next to my flower field when I learnt about that.
Clever.
Yeah. Oh, but Flora moved in recently. Have you seen her house before?
I have. I have Flora on my island too, but I would love. I mean, I feel like we should.
Yeah, let's go in. It's pretty good.
Alternative reality Flora on my island. Going back to that theory of what's going on with when people have the same villages on their islands. Freaks me out. Oh wait, no. Do you know what though? I don't think I've seen. So Lex, I have not seen this before, because Flora is one of the villages that I built their furniture for, and so this has been obscured to me, and this is just, I don't know what to make of this, right? Because immediately you walk in and you think, oh wow, this is like adorable. Then it makes me worry that she's lonely. Like,
Oh,
why has she done this?
No, I don't think. Maybe it's just comforting to feel like her flock is still here.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I put a bunch in her yard as well because I saw these and thought that she'd like some others.
I'm going to talk to Flora. Okay.
See, I thought you were going to say it worries you because you think, well, how does she do anything practical? You know, she's got a sleeping bag and a fire for cooking on, and a source of water, so
Yep.
and a roof over it. So maybe she's got all.
Well, as long as someone comes to dump shrimp into the puddle every day, she's good for food. Also, I mean, I don't know if the magic wallpaper. I mean, the wallpaper obviously is. We can all agree the wallpaper is probably imbued with magic, right, in order to be animated, which I guess explains why it doesn't set completely on fire due to having a campfire next to it. It does look very humid in here as well, which I suppose helps things not set on fire.
Yeah, she likes to talk about how trendy and comfy her chairs are,
Right,
and they're just logs.
Maybe
Is
it
it?
is trendy to have logs as chairs.
I mean, they look very good with this aesthetic.
Do flamingos ever sit down? Weird question.
This one does. We sat down on that log together the other day.
Okay. But these, I've never seen an IRL flamingo sit down, but my exposure to flamingos, very limited, not surprisingly. Do flamingos even have butts?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay.
You have to be able to excrete to be alive.
Well,
That's one of the things that categorizes you as being alive.
Yeah, but I would say this. We could dispute. This is the time that we could dispute what isn't a butt. Obviously we've all got poopers, but I think I would categorize the butt as being also utilized for sitting. I guess what I'm asking is, do flamingos have cheeks?
Probably not cheeks.
Question for the chat. Is it comfortable for flamingo to sit down? That's what I want to know. That isn't Flora. Shrinky, enjoy napping while you mull over the flamingo butts polemic.
I was just thinking about whether it's worth hitting up Google now or later with that question.
I do animate on a show that has a flamingo character, and he sits down all the time.
So there we. I mean, it doesn't.
But that's not a real flamingo.
Well, I thought you were going to say that makes me the world's foremost expert on flamingo sitting. I'm talking to Ava.
Ava's good. I like her a lot.
Never met her before. She's lovely.
Yeah, I found her on an island really early on.
It looks pretty hot, and she's wearing what looks to be a pretty heavy tweed coat around. Yeah. So I've got to respect that.
Yeah, because she's an early islander. Her clothing choices are not as good because I was just dumping unwanted clothing on my islanders at first.
Been there.
And then I realized that they wear the clothes, so I started giving them stuff that would actually look good.
But she's got a big roster of your scraps. Oh, look at this.
Oh, she does.
It's a laundromat.
Yeah.
Yes. This is very good as well because they, a lot of villages, they forget to have basic amenities in their houses.
Yeah, I really like in Steven Universe how they do all the washing up on that big statue hand. So I wanted to try and capture a little bit of that.
This is adorable. I love the little duck on top of one of the machines.
Yeah, I love those ducks.
To be able to relax while waiting for your laundry to finish.
And I love just in case you're feeling old school. There's like a old school laundry scrubber. Is that what they're called? Scrubber?
Yeah, like a washing board.
Washing board. There we go.
Yeah, it's taking up prime real estate, but I like it.
No, I think it's nice to have a communal area. How often do you catch people here doing laundry?
Not very often. They're pretty dirty.
Well, most of the animals, they only wear half the amount of clothes as humans, so I guess they just need to visit less frequently.
Yeah, I used to have Rocket on my island, and she wears pants. So I thought I'd be able to give her pants, and she would wear them. But she'd never wear them. She'd just display them in her house.
Oh, maybe they were too nice to wear.
But that's like trainer sneaker collectors, right? Because so many of those don't get worn. Maybe she's like a trouser A trouser head. Maybe that's what they're called.
Yeah, she used to wear all her, like, any shirt that I gave her, she would wear over the top of her shirt instead of taking that off. She's a very strange approach to clothes.
Eccentric. Oh, you got another. Oh, it's this little bakery.
Yeah, little bakery here. Little coffee shop.
I love it. I love all the gingham that's around the island as well. It's very, like, comforting, I guess.
Oh, I'm actually wearing a gingham dress right now in real life. I quite like gingham.
It's just very. I don't know how to express it. Gingham is like it's cute but reassuring.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gingham Chat.
Nice and homey.
First Gingham appreciation podcast.
And this doily rug that's on the floor too. I got that from Instagram.
What about the simple panels in the background with your?
Also Instagram.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone did a great job on those.
So yeah, I hadn't even stopped to appreciate those. They're so good that they're so good that I kind of blanked that it was a pattern. Love it.
Yeah, they're really good. I like them a lot.
Mayor Sailor says KK Scar is so good. Well, it may not be good depending on what your barrel thoughts are now.
I like KK Scar.
Little Shrinky. Shrinky's trying to push me off the side of the island. Okay, another little tiny town scenario down here with the grain silo.
Yes.
This is really nice.
I've stunted the growth of those trees too.
Wait, how do you do that?
I got a tip from the gardening chat, I think from Jane. If you plant fruit right behind them, they won't grow anymore.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. Also,
I think that's very cool.
Yeah, I definitely see. You know what I was saying before? How like I just find it. Sometimes I find it too dissonant when I'm trying to fake things into existence in the island, like the city, like the kind of city look. The perspective thing is really effective, though. In fact, this is the first time I've seen it in game. Like I've seen screenshots of people doing it, but I've never been to an island that has it before, or have I?
Oh, I love doing these.
Good use of kennels.
Yeah. Turned away though, so they're not terrifying when you touch them.
Yeah, so they're not full of giant dog people.
With red glowing eyes.
I love it. So far, so good as well of holding out on having a Godzilla in the tiny town. Or not more street sketches. So I need to get my camera.
Yeah, another little chalk drawing. Oh, and we should go into Wade's house because it's pretty cool. He's over here.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I've just seen the open grave. We can talk about that in a second.
Don't worry, that's next.
Is that what we're visiting today? Wait. Oh, no.
I'm glad you said that's next and not you're next.
God, people are trying to murder us on streams lately. Oh, hello. Look at this. Did you give him the fish, or is he caught these fish?
No, he came with this wall of fish.
Oh.
And then they have slowly actually been disappearing one by one. So I've been giving him more fish because I think he's obviously eating them and he needs his stock to be replenished.
Oh man, look, he's such a happy little guy though.
Oh, he started crafting.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh, look at that! Straight there, straight into the chat once he starts crafting.
Oh, he didn't give me anything though.
I think they don't give it to off-islanders.
Oh no, they do.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the first chat you'll introduce to him, and then the next chat he'll give you the recipe. It's the gold arowana model, the goldfish.
Did you give him the bug box?
Yeah, he's a lazy villager, so he talks about bugs a lot. So I gave him a little bug cage.
Interesting that's a kind of personality trait of a lazy villager.
Yeah.
Because I'm really lazy and I want to run when I see bugs.
Yeah, he talks about the bugs that live in the walls and live on the floors, and I'm just like, how? How do they live in this house?
Frozen in time. I love his little cake.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's
selection of cakes.
Yeah, it's the modeling clay. You can customize it to a couple different things, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe all his bugs are those ones that be trapped under ice for thousands of years and still be technically alive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't remember what they're called now. Oh, mini something bears.
I love this. I feel like this has been great little insight into what Frozen 3 is going to be like.
A penguin in a house.
It would be better than Frozen 2.
Oh, I did like that water horse though. That was very
Oh
good.
yeah, of course, 100%.
Because that's how I felt as a child in the ocean. It was just like, yes, it's like a horse.
Okay, right. What's going on?
Oh, there's something in there.
Oh no. Oh, should I?
It's my
look?
graveyard.
Oh no.
This graveyard was something that I made very early on in the game, actually. Just, I don't know, as soon as I think I got like this more simple kind of gravestone first.
Oh yeah.
And then later on this like western one, and then this one with the incense. Yeah, so I've had a graveyard in the game for forever. Because it's very good. And then that mossy one in the corner, I gave it a lot of weeds, like it's been neglected.
Love that. Actually, don't think I've seen the neglected graves before. I say neglected, the old graves, I guess. The old graves.
Yeah, and then this little flower just popped up in the graveyard on its own, which is nice, so I left it here.
How poetic.
Yeah.
That means you've got a perfect island.
Yes.
Also living for the outfit change as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't settle on just one outfit, but this is one of my favorite ones.
I feel underdressed now. We should bring more outfits, David. Oh, hello. Oh, I love... Okay.
Alright, what do you want to look at first?
Well, I mean, immediately, the cityscape. So cool. Like, okay, see, I'm much more into this than the kind of trying to make like a main street kind of a vibe. With the pizza ovens as chimney stacks too.
Yeah, I used to have the neighborhood area used to be very Japanese cityscape, and then I redid it so it's more European country charm. And then I did have this sort of perspective cityscape off somewhere else on the island, but I wasn't really going into that area very much, and I wasn't going into this terraformed area very much, so it was like two areas that I wasn't using, so I combined them.
I imagine at night this feels like Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that Statue of Liberty was in the game. I'm guessing that's a Gulliver prize, right?
Yeah, I got that from Gulliver. It's very cool. I really like that one a lot.
Imagine if Red was trying to say the Statue of Liberty. Wasn't that for real, like, con? Oh, no, that was someone trying to sell the Brooklyn Bridge.
But yeah, this is like where I've done the most terraforming too, with this area.
Oh, it continues.
Yeah,
Sorry,
if you come over here, I've got like this this hill I've made for the moon.
So grand.
Oh yes.
It's always good to see what we do with the moon.
This is very dreamy. Yeah, the moon. The moon. I struggle to know what to do with the moon. I'm loving the kind of like little sprinkle of star fragments everywhere as well. Magical.
Yeah, it just goes with the moon. A friend gave me that moon. I didn't know what to do with it at first, but I found a spot for it.
Well, I like the way you have to look up to see it properly, and then you get to see its full glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always looks kind of strange.
Isn't the right place for mine.
I agree. It always looks kind of strange to have it at kind of character height.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
The
too.
sky is where it wants to live.
Oh, hello. Oh, you did it.
I did it!
You did it. You got all your rocks in the same place. Okay, was there time
Yes.
travel involved?
Yes, there was. There's no way I was going to do this over a week.
Oh my goodness! Like it's. Oh.
Especially because when you do it, I don't know, there's the first few days you keep discovering that there's actually a patch somewhere else on the island that you didn't fill in, and that's where the rock has shown up.
Oh, this is inspirational.
Yeah, I did it wrong too. Like, I put all these designs on the ground. So I saw this tutorial and he was saying, like, you know, you put all these dresses or shirts everywhere and then you change the design and that they'll just disappear. And I thought that would happen if I put the design on the ground, and it did not happen. So I had to go through and scrub every little bit of ground.
Oh my god, it's so like, the thing is, you know, I gotta, you know, I'm not a time traveler, but I've got to, you know, I tip my hat to you. Like, even, it's, you know, it's like, it's like steroids in sports, you know? You still gotta pump the iron. Wait, I'm not.
It's just for my big project.
This stream is very controversial tonight. You know, pro steroids. You know, Barrel is committing hate crimes. So it's all going down. But this is like super impressive. I'm jealous. I would love to do this, but I don't think I've got the mental resilience to do it.
Also, what I like about it is that it's practical as well as pleasing to the eye. So, you know, you can bash these rocks all together in a closed area, and it's also a rock garden at the same time.
Yeah, I set it up so that you've always got something that stops you from pushing back. Yeah, I really wanted to move all the rocks into one area because I felt like they were just wrecking my aesthetic everywhere else.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think I suppose they it's just they always end up in a weird place. Like on my island, there's a big baseball field, but the rocks always spawn there if I've broken one because it's such a kind of unadorned piece of land that it could
yeah,
be.
they kept popping up in between all my flowers, which was really annoying.
Especially if you're trying to breathe, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I did say we were going to end in my house, but we're not now. We're going to end somewhere else.
Okay. Oh, I love this little leaf. I love the little like kind of not paving stones, but little kind of entryway stones.
Yeah, I made these.
These are really cool. I love the way the grass is kind of like enveloping the edge.
And these guard insects.
Yes. At the beginning of the game, I used to do a lot of tarantula farming.
Shout out to the tarantulas. We miss you each and every day.
I mean, now you can do scorpion farming, but I think they changed the spawn rates, so it's not as worthwhile anymore. And
also it's scarier.
Oh no, they're frightened of us, poor little guys. Yeah, so I don't do as much farming anymore. I used all that money in the turnip markets, and now I have more money than I even know what to do with.
Yes, welcome to the 1%. Shout out to the turnip Discord group as well. The billionaires. So I love the dark aesthetic of the house.
Yeah, I really liked. You can customize it. I just went full goth.
That's it. Sometimes you just gotta let that inner teen goth out. And Animal Crossing is the place for it to happen, right?
Yeah.
If not here, then where?
Yeah, some of my friends think that my house looks a bit scary, but I think it looks lovely.
Nothing is as reassuring as the darkness enveloping you. On my way. So Mesa says he never sees scorpions, maybe once a week. I actually don't see them often. Yes. Okay. Now this is wonderful. Also loving the vibe.
Yep. This is my tattoo parlor.
It is. So this I was sorry. I was about to say when we walked in. This I'm kind of familiar with because I saw some of the screenshots previously. I'm so jealous. Oh my god! Look at the little like sketches on the wall, like you got some flash art up.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I was going for with those, and the big sort of like squid painting above the other door feels very like tattoo shop.
Sorry, I'm struggling to get words out tonight. That. I mean, you know we love these, like, the fishing prints. They are just so, like, amazing. And also, you know, I hadn't kind of considered how well they go, like, in this setting before, but, I mean, they would make great tattoos.
Yeah, and I put this little skeleton on the receptionist desk as well, because that felt like very much like a tattoo shop.
Yep.
They have a lot of, like, oddities, usually.
And that... 6 illustrations above the door. Was that a custom thing as well?
No, that's just an item that you can get.
Wow.
So it's one item, but it's 6 pictures in one.
Yeah, because I've got one of those, but it's just characters, like letters, rather than pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that one, but I don't have that one.
I think this one works very well in this context.
So I'm here today to get a cover up. I've got a barreled back piece that I'm now regretting.
Don't worry, we'll find a way. But there's no real like tattoo tools as items, obviously. So I've got a paint set, and I've got some sewing materials because that's needles.
Of course, yeah. So basically, we're gonna come here for a prison-style tattoo.
Yep, that's the best I can do.
Marina comes in and squirts ink onto the desk, and then Apollo gives you like a one needle, like with not Apollo, Pierce with his like flesh piercing claws that we've all learnt about.
Or with his beak.
Oh, with his beak, of course.
This is also the room where I've put all of my photographs that I have so far.
I was going to ask. Basically, they also hear as like flash reference, so it's like you've come here, you can get. Sorry, you got so many cool. Sorry, I'm just spotting everybody that you've had. You got so many amazing villagers.
Yeah, I invite cute-looking ones. And at the beginning, I had Antonio and Rocket. I put Rocket on this window by the desk here. Because at first, I really hated her. But then I grew to love her, and she was the first one to give me a photo.
Oh.
That serves you right for making kind of predictions about your friendship. You didn't know she was going to live in your heart forever, and now you do.
Yeah, I tried bullying her for one day to try and get her off the island, but I felt so bad about it. Like I hit her with my net, and she just looked so upset, and I was like, I can't do that ever again.
These
are the things that bring us close together, ultimately.
It's interesting that the villager photos still have this cachet about them, when it's possible just to order the posters, which are even bigger than the photos.
But the posters, the posters are like they're too. I feel they're too big. I think the thing is that in the frame, it just semiotically feels like much more like intimate, and they do feel like. I mean, they feel like what they are, like little gifts and mementos, right? Where I feel like the poster is just like, hey, look at me, I'm the world's biggest not barrel fan.
Oh, let me just change my outfit for the next room.
And Sammy points out, obviously, the photos, they have words on the back as well.
Yeah, I like they've got little sayings and stuff.
Oh, yes, look at this. Okay, following. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I got...
We're going to look at the back of Azaka's one now.
Okay, heading. Oh, yes. Look at this. I'm feeling the country getaway vibes.
Yeah, old-timey charm.
Yes.
I'm feeling very out of place suddenly.
I don't think I've got. I need to come with like better outfits. Have I got anything that works?
So yeah, I designed this dress.
Oh.
At the start of the game, everything on the island is just so natural. I just felt very like, oh, I'm old-timey, I'm running around, I'm chopping some wood, I'm doing some fishing. So I used to dress like this a lot.
You gotta live the fantasy, and this room expresses it so well. You know, with I mean, even the wedding plate above the fireplace. I mean, let's just start there.
Oh, that's one of my favorite items.
Again, so it has the same vibe as the photographs. You know, it's a true treasure of our time in Animal Crossing. Love the kind of like floral fruit like mini vibe in the room as well. It's very cozy.
This feels very real again.
Yeah, it does. It's one of those. You know, I always go about the kitchens feeling real. This one feels real in a different way. This one feels real in like we're making a movie. It's like a movie set kind of way. I'm feeling the vibe. You know?
Yeah, this was after I got the gold trophy for my house. I stopped doing whatever the Happy Homes wants, and this was like one of the first things I did after I got that trophy. I took out all the like fruit nonsense and just did this.
This is
The
much
Happy
nicer.
Homes should be rewarding you for this.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should. I put this little cockroach on the ground too to help make it a bit more real, a little bit of realism.
Nothing makes a house a home more than being infested with cockroaches.
Yeah. Actually, my first time traveling, I went by a month by accident because the date was set up for like North America and it threw me off.
We can all agree. Like, I'm very accepting. We can all agree that way's not the right way.
Agreed. But yeah, so I went by a month and I had actual cockroaches in my house.
Oh yeah.
Did you pick one up for the museum?
No, I think all you can do is kill them.
Oh.
Imagine in real life if every time you saw a bug in your house, your immediate thought was not, "Oh my god," but it was actually, "Oh great, I can take this down to the museum."
Yeah.
Gonna pop down the natural. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Right, this room up the back.
The looks, they keep coming.
Yeah, I really like making little outfits in this game.
Oh, this. Okay, explain this room to us. Firstly, golden toilet bowl, always a classy touch. What are you going for with it? What kind of vibrations are you trying to send out into the universe here?
Well, I started off, I got this tourist bathtub, and I just wanted somewhere, I wanted to like display it. And then, I had the other sort of Gemini furniture, and I was like, yep, looking good, looking amazing. And then I got this cloud floor and started getting mermaid furniture. So I like to think that this is maybe like a drag queen's dream room.
I'm feeling it right now, and I love the little touch of the robe on the wall. The fluffy towels. I feel this is a place where you don't just get refreshed physically, you get refreshed spiritually.
Renewed.
Exactly, you can have a golden poop. That's the first way to cleansing your spirit and your soul, is you have to use the golden toilet, and that allows your vessel to be then filled with light instead of poop.
Yeah, it's a good room. I've got all the lights off too, so it's all lit by just what's in the room.
Yeah, I mean,
because this is what it looks like with the lights on.
Oh no!
It's too much.
No. That's it. I like magical drag queen boudoir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this floor is so great too. I love this.
Yeah, I'd never seen this floor with. Yeah, sorry, I'd never noticed how different the floor looks in the kind of full-on light before, but it's so that it matches that kind of mermaidy like pearlescent pinkness, pink and blueness. I just love it. It's great.
It's just a very opulent room.
I just feel 10 times better for just standing here.
Yeah.
Wish I brought my mermaid outfit.
Having a bath here would be a very, very relaxing experience.
Yeah, although it doesn't have any taps, so I guess you fill it up with a bucket.
Probably, if you've got a bath like this, you've probably got a servant who can fill it up for you.
Yeah, definitely.
you come from you come from like the
yeah. I also
style.
I don't like the toilet roll with the plunger right next to it, so I've got this little basket of towels instead.
Yeah, that's the classy way to do it.
Yeah, single-use towels.
I was gonna say it's very eco-friendly, but if they're single-use, I guess
no.
not. And you flush them, cause like.
Oh no! Don't flush those. I guess whoever's filling the bathtub can deal with the towels.
Ho in the chat says just wash your butt. Screeching Weasel said, "I love David's low-key pooping faces. It was a bigger swear. I toned it down just so we can keep getting that Twitch money."
Yeah, I did have a bidet in there, but it wasn't gold. I needed like a gold bidet to match the toilet.
I mean, every house needs a gold bidet, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I knew another outfit change was coming.
Maybe this one.
Yes. Oh my god, that's a million bells on your head.
Yep, I built this outfit around the crown.
Yes, a lot. Yep, the little shorts, they just accentuate the crown so well.
Does that mean this room is going to be regal as well?
Nah.
Oh yes, we're in the studio. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Talk us through what's going on in here.
Yeah, so I wanted like a really arty, kind of crafty room, and I wanted it to feel very cluttered and
Yes.
sort of like maybe like a Ghibli style cluttering.
Yes.
Like at the Ghibli Museum, they've got like this recreation of like studio rooms, and they're really
Yeah.
artfully cluttered. So I was kind of going for that.
I was going to ask if you'd been there because it does feel like that.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
So as
Yeah,
I was
so I've got-
tilting the camera, eventually I forget what the name of the record is, but I saw the like wistful KK in his hat by the sea, in his scarf looking out to the sea, and it does feel so right for the vibe.
Yeah, I love this Celeste poster that I got from Sammy. She's so cute.
Oh yes. Also big. I don't know, I've never seen that lamp before. Is that like a cherry blossom lamp?
No, that one is the hyacinths, and you can craft it.
Celeste looks like she's really enjoying it.
Yeah, and I also like the heart crystal from the wedding. I've got one on the floor because I thought it just looked really nice. And I also got like a snowflake by the craft table.
Oh, yeah.
So I picked that up in Australia, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep. Just real treasures. Oh no! But
Yeah.
I meant to
Just
get
crafts.
I meant to get my camera out to look at the floor, but then I accidentally removed a mote from my mote wheel.
Try and get out of the way. Okay. Your collection of art, fake art in the background.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, got some good fakes here.
What is the implication here that you're a forger? Are you forging?
Hey, Red's got to get them from somewhere. Clearly, my morals are a little questionable because I'll sometimes time travel. So I'm not above forging.
If you're willing to break the space-time continuum, you know, of course, you like you say, you're not going to be above a little forgery here and there.
Yeah, got to get those bells.
What if you time travel back in time and you get the originals and actually you replace the originals with forgeries? Ever thought about
Sorry,
that?
you get the original what?
How about you time travel? You go back in time. You know, Da Vinci's painting the Mona Lisa. You swipe the original, and you replace it with a fake, and thus in the current times, the Mona Lisa in the Louvre is actually your fake, and you know you've done something else. I feel like we're writing a movie here, people.
I think if we were to do that though, then the one that was in the one that's in the museum would become what's considered the real one, and then your one, even though it was made correctly, would be considered wrong.
Oh, that's true.
And that is why our movie's going to win an Oscar, because it's going to be deep. They've done it, everybody. They've solved what is the nature of art in this movie. That'll be on the poster. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I really like how this room's come out.
This is
and it's still somewhat functional. Like I can sit in this chair. I can I can get to all the chairs and sit at them.
That's kind of what these studios and things feel like in real life, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a lot like what my real life desk is like, just a mess.
It's like
and I can change the music. I can get to the crafting table, so it's functional.
Exactly. You know, it's the sign of a creative mind.
Yes, that's how I like to justify my mess as well.
I love it. I love also that you can't get to the typewriter.
No, you can't get to that because this excellent plant became available, and I had to have that in this room.
I think it goes together lovely. I love it. I love the way that the kind of foliage is like creeping in too. It's almost like it's like kind of mirroring the chaos, the creative chaos. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted it to be very leafy.
The vibe of this room feels like it's of a piece with your main room in your house, the tattoo parlor, because it's got the same kind of dark wood and the fancy windows, but it also feels like this is like a contemporary space that's being used.
Yeah, it's lived in.
Screeching Weasel says, surely Da Vinci would notice that the Mona Lisa wasn't the same one Like, I don't remember drawing her so sassy.
Where did these eyebrows come from? All right, upstairs.
Okay, sorry. Every time we go through the tattoo parlor, I just love it even more. I just love that kind of like classic aggressive tattoo parlor, dark wooden red paint vibe. Oh.
Yeah, I made it on Halves Island, and then I just had to recreate it here.
Oh yes. Okay, love the bedtime vibes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I like to put on my pajamas and I'll come up to my little city apartment and go to bed.
Yeah, sorry, I've never seen such a good like studio apartment layout before. You know, the fact that it's got the little kitchen island in the middle, little. You know what it makes me think of? I think maybe I've said this on stream before. It makes me think of like somebody's apartment like in a 90s movie where, you know, as a kid I thought, yeah, all apartments look this nice. You know,
yeah, I can live in this when I'm 23.
Yeah, smash cut to me being 23 and looking at like a shoebox size studio flat above a takeaway in Lewisham, London fans. Also, love that you've got another art board up here. You know, one must always be close to their work, right? What if you wake up inspired?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I wanted this to be like a whole little apartment that I could inhabit.
This is like mirroring the Ben's bedsit. This is like a different world version of that.
I forgot about the bedsit. Yeah, this is like the version of the. This is like the alternate timeline where the person is like being a young professional success. Also, I'm really, really in love with like the moon bench overlooking the earth rug.
Oh yeah. I think those go very well together. And it's another room where all the lights are off. I don't like the lights on is a bit much.
This one works though, but you're right. When the light is on, I get the sense that we've all come in from like a heavy night out, and maybe turning that light on, you know, it's hurting my eyes a little bit. When it's off, Dave, look what these Trinky always finds the toilet.
Yeah, that's a black toilet too, which is pretty cool.
Well, this is not just a black toilet. This is presumably a washlet.
Yeah, the lid will like open and close automatically, which is pretty fancy.
Probably a Toto toilet. Yeah.
Is it one with USB chargers?
Yeah.
Gotta have some USB chargers on your toilet. Oh, I don't know why I dressed in the rain outfit when we mentioned toilets. That was an accident.
Just come in from the rain.
Hang on a little bit. Well, the shower's on, so that makes sense now. There you go.
Yeah, this is also. It used to be the room where I would keep all my turnips. But I'm out of the turnip game for now.
Exactly. Rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Yeah, it's really proven to me that you know, people only need a certain amount of money.
Exactly. I love the star clock as well. The star fragment clock. I've never seen that before. And all the kitsune masks
I like
too.
that clock a lot.
It's a very cool room. There's a lot going on, and one would think that having a giant moon bench is a bit ostentatious, but actually it feels very subtle and nice.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the comfiest couch, but it does suit the room.
I reckon it's probably made of some kind of like soft rubber or something like that. It looks like.
Okay, I'm loving this. I'm feeling the 70s dad basement bar vibes.
This reminds me of... Go on.
Oh, I was just going to say my boyfriend loves tiki bars, so this was one of the first things that I made in the game.
Yes. It is, I mean, this is fantastic. I want a pina colada. And I just want to get drunk enough to talk to this flamingo all night. Well, there's so much other... sorry, go.
Me and Ho went to a tiki bar in, I think it was in Brooklyn. That was the first place I've been to that had sand actually inside.
Ooh.
Just like this.
That's cool. Yeah, I got this from Sahara and I thought it was a good fit for this room. Because I paid off my house loan really, really fast, so I had this basement very quickly. Because I don't like owing people money, even when it's fake money.
it's a weight over your head, especially Tom Nook. You know he's going to send Timmy and Tommy around with the hammers at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this the wallpaper before, like the wood paneling. So cool.
Yeah, it's a botanical wall, and it comes in a few different colours. Here we go, lights on if you want to have a little look.
The illustration above the fridge. Is that
above the fridge?
A custom
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a just a design I found online, and then I ran it through like a custom design or pixel art converter.
Oh yeah.
I used to have a lot of custom artworks on this wall, and then I realized I needed those slots for other things.
So what did you replace them with? Because I mean, I did like obviously you have a lot of really nice external, what's the word, like paving.
Yeah, a lot of pathways.
Yeah, a lot of pathways. Loving the Korok mask. And also
yeah, that's pretty fun.
Okay, I want to wear this layer. I want to wear the grass skirt. In fact, I might have the grass skirt. Do I have the grass skirt on me? What do I think it maybe do? No, I don't. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I also really like. I was very excited to get that puffer fish made that's on the fridge.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I noticed you got a real puffer fish in the corner as well.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. Probably not fun for the fish.
Although
living in a basement.
Although we haven't touched on that. There's also kind of a fortune teller set in here too. So what's the story behind that?
I don't know. It just seemed like something that you'd have in a cool bar.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'd totally go to a bar if I could get my fortune read.
Oh, hang on.
Think of that for that. Wait, I'm gonna get back. Yes.
There we go. This feels appropriate.
Yes. This immediately put you pull the death card.
Yes, I've pulled all the skeleton cards, so
no.
your future holds skeletons.
Oh no, I knew this was a bad idea. I thought tiki bars were meant to be fun.
Oh, well, they might be fun skeletons.
Oh, okay, that's right then.
Dancing ones.
Yeah. Cartoon skeletons.
All the kids love them on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, so that's my house.
I mean, amazing. Every single room told a story. I feel like, felt different emotions in every room, conflicting emotions, but mainly jealousy. Each one a treat, but mainly jealousy because you've been putting my house to shame.
Oh, I just spend too much time here. I think I've spent more than 750 hours or something.
Well spent.
On this game.
Oh, White Moon.
Oh yeah, you can customize the colors.
I'd never seen this.
Yeah, it's nice for stargazing. It's nice for taking photos at night time.
Okay, you're getting compliments on the White Moon. You should know all the tricks. I should read.
I just love customizing.
So every time you get anything, do you immediately check the customizations?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look at this little. Oh, I like this. Again with the grass, the kind of refracted grass look that David was admiring earlier.
Yeah, I think I saw that on Instagram where someone had made beach towels like this, but I didn't like their pattern. I didn't think it was like quite as close to the grass, so I made my own, and I think it turned out all right.
I think it's really good. Definitely, like, I read us as being in the grass right now, even though I know. Yeah. Screecher Whistle says, "Love that the heads, like all of the heads of the blankets orientated together. Feels very like dreamy and relaxing and lovely."
I feel like we're on a ley line here with the energy of the island and the what do you call it? Flower. What do you call it?
The lily of the valley.
Oh, lily of the valley.
Yeah. That's representing that line.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, I've got a lot on my island because it's a little bit of a side effect of doing some time travel. Is if you have a 5-star island during that time travel, you get more flowers.
It's a telltale signs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous. We're in the library. I don't have these bookshelves yet. I am Oh my god, this is so good.
You must have had to have so many books to make all this.
Yeah, so many books. I bulk bought a bunch of books from a friend's shop, but then I still needed more, so I was slowly ordering 5 books a day.
Oh, this is so cool. Love all of the kind of I think we mention it a lot on the stream these days, the kind of sense of chaos of like clutter.
Yeah, people have been taking books off the shelves.
Yeah, especially like a library. Clutter in a library feels so right and real, and obviously the little book trolley. I'd never even clicked that it was library suitable, but of course it is. It's exactly what it's for. Also reminds me of the time that I failed my job interview to work at a library.
Oh no.
Yeah, it all turned out right.
My mum used to be a librarian, so I really like libraries. Growing up, I had one like a 5-minute walk from home, so I just sneak off to the library a lot.
Yeah, me too actually. Me too. It feels like that, and I definitely feel like again a sense of like comfort in that library. Oh, I love that. Oh, this also here is very, very nice. What's going on out here? Is this like the library like grounds?
Yeah, it's like just a little study area that's part of the library, but it's outside, so making study nice.
Oh, you're all Shrinky's thinking.
Doing some studying.
I like that. I'm reading, but there's actually a comic book in the pages hidden. Oh, so yeah, and of course, it's very, very nice to be by the side of the water.
Yeah, I've left one little gap for fishing.
Oh, sorry, Shrinks.
Have you spotted the bento box, which has got great detail? You can see the...
Yeah, that's a great item. The food items are the best. And then on the bottom level, there's this like reception area. There's a children's area.
Oh, the children's area is so cute. I've never seen this flower. The dog. Mum's plush is like
another variation of it.
Yeah, that's the variation that she sent it as, and I thought it was pretty cute.
Oh, it's like a little lion.
Yeah. And a zipper as well.
Is it always a lion? I've been thinking it's a dog.
No, usually it's a dog.
Okay.
It's just got this one lion variation as well.
I mean, Zipper. Would it be an Animal Crossing island without Zipper? Oh, the little like town map carpet. So like truthfully kids library area.
Yeah, I got that from Instagram. I think it's really good because it repeats. It's just one square.
Oh, that is
I've definitely seen one like that in real life.
For sure.
Yeah, the person who made this did a really good job.
Hats off Instagram Animal Crossing pattern maker. The reception area also great.
Yeah.
I'm seeing there's something in the fax machine.
Judging by the quality of this chair, the library fines must be bringing in a good amount.
Yeah, no one's returning any books.
Love the stack of like Shonen Jump S magazines in the corner as well.
Yeah, and I put some vending machines too, because the Vancouver Public Library had vending machines in it, which I think was maybe the first time I'd seen vending machines in a library before, but it seemed like a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any. But yeah, for sure. I definitely want pineapple Cadbury's bar, which I'm obsessed with now.
Well, if it's in an Australian vending machine, it will come out melted, but still good.
Oh, is this where you fake the moon landing?
Maybe. Although there's a moon in the background as well, so moon on a moon.
They do say there might be water on the moon. Turns out
true.
It's by the ocean.
Oh, this is everything. This is all amazing. A little lunar rover. God,
I just wanted all these cool things somewhere together.
love like how in the Animal Crossing world, it's like there is legitimately technology that allows things to levitate. You know.
Say that again, Martin.
So in the Animal Crossing world, there's like technology that legitimately allows things to levitate.
Yeah. No questions asked.
Who controls that? This is good. That I like this. So now we've seen it, everybody. You know, on James Chapman's stream, we saw The Shining, but here we see where Kubrick actually fakes the moon landings.
Yep, got some storyboards back here too, because I noticed you can make that document stack into storyboards, which is my favorite customization for that item.
Also, on the floating objects, I noticed you can't wave your hand underneath them to show that there's nothing holding them up, so maybe it is all just an illusion.
Who could possibly say?
It's just balancing on a stick.
Joe Sparrow says room 237 was an inside job. It was. Never forget.
Okay, so the next area, if we go across this bridge, we'll be going through the back way. So we're just going to double back for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I want to take you through like the proper entrance.
Okay. I love this. There's a real sense of ceremony.
Yeah, it's we're going to go to my boyfriend's house.
Oh, yes.
I've done a lot of outdoor decorating.
Okay, so what's his play count? Sorry, his time spent versus yours?
Barely any.
This is my favourite thing about the cohabitation islands.
A mere 40 or 50 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's maybe the most heteronormative thing that I've ever done is just take over this island.
You know, you just sometimes you just gotta do what your heart tells you to do, as wrong as it feels.
Yes, and my heart tells me to live my whole life on Animal Crossing now. Because it came out at the perfect time when it's like, all right, you have to be inside, and I'm like, okay, great. I'm just gonna do this now, and this is it.
We've all discovered it's better. Life's better in the game.
Yeah, it definitely helps me stay inside. All right, so we're going to. You can go through this queuing area.
Oh yes. We didn't ask about this earlier. Here we go. My time getting paired now. Oh, that's the robot.
Oh,
Wait,
wow. It is much
goodness.
bigger than I thought it would be.
It's very big.
Goodness me.
I've always wondered ever since I was a child, I've always wondered what would happen if Megatron and Godzilla formed a band together. What kind of music would they play? Mothra's here too. Mothra on vocals, of course. She's got a beautiful voice.
Oh yeah, she sounds lovely.
Sorry.
Close to having this robot.
Sorry. Three different types of trains. You're close to having a robot.
I just need to have 10 more rusted pieces, rusted parts, and I think I've got everything I need. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using my boyfriend's character to get rusted parts. Because I'll solve Gulliver's thing and I'll have the prize, and then I'll play as my boyfriend's character to get the parts and not give them to Gulliver.
Great idea. Because I've just started to feel sorry for Gulliver and realising all the great stuff I was missing out on. So I'd stopped. I've got up to 20 rusted parts. I need 10 more.
Yeah, so this area is like a theme park. So I put these trains out the front, kind of like the train at Disneyland.
Love it.
Because I just started decorating. It used to be like a rundown side of the road theme park, and then it got a revamp at one point, so it's a bit more.
The money started pouring
proper. In. Yeah, it's a really good place for all of these, like the grass and the bush and the tree standees and the dinosaur standees.
Yeah, for sure.
Good spot for the robot.
Yeah, it's very joyful. I'm feeling the joy.
Yeah, as soon as he saw that recipe, he really wanted the robot, so I've been trying to build it.
Shout out to the robot club. Everybody that's managed to get the robot, you've got my cosign. Oh, look at this! It's like a little kind of trip around the world. Another Godzilla.
Yeah, a friend of mine sent me their Godzilla because it's like slightly different colors.
Oh, yeah. This one's like feels very. Oh, hello. This one feels like a realistic, like a good Godzilla colorway, but it looks like Godzilla's going to try and like correct the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, that was my
helpful.
thinking.
Just put out an arm and just hold it up.
Yeah, you thought Godzilla
That's,
had come out of the sea to protect humanity against Destroyer, but actually Godzilla's going to go around like making slight corrections to all the world's monuments.
Got some really big bugs here, and then quite a small sunfish.
Oh, bless them.
I think the sunfish would seem pretty large if I hadn't just looked at Godzilla and the giant robot.
It's just the.
Well,
it's just the
I would like it to be the
face.
same size as the real sunfish.
Its precious little face. That's what I look for.
Yeah,
bear
it's
in
a
mind
very
that-
good face.
Presumably Flick is making all of these things all by themselves, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's got his priorities. He loves the bugs,
Yeah,
not
see-
as interested in the fish.
So is that accepted that when CJ intimates that somebody makes the fish that he is talking about? Flick?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. He said it was his partner, and then the last time I was talking to CJ, he was like, "Oh, we're roommates," and I'm like,
Oh.
"Yeah, whatever, you're boyfriends."
I've missed all this lore. I love it.
Yeah,
What
I like
about-
to
what about
think that
couple?
they're boyfriends.
I can see it. CJ needs somebody to like bring the energy level down. You know.
Yeah.
When you
Um,
give them, when you commission art, that's when they'll give you a bit more story.
Okay, that's because I've only made the tarantula so far.
Oh, the tarantula's very good.
Yeah. In
I
honour of
made
our
this
time
wasp
spent.
to show off that I can catch the wasps.
That you should just put straight away the first thing people say on the island, so they know who's boss. It feels so good when you get the net out in time, but I fail about
Yeah.
I would say 99% of the time.
I found out recently too. You get nook miles if you catch 5 in a row.
Oh,
Took me,
Okay.
I guess, a very long time to do
I'm
that.
guessing I haven't done it. Have you done the Castmaster or whatever the 100? 100.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
I haven't.
I can't imagine that I have.
I haven't. It's tricky. I think whenever we next time we have a stream meltdown, I think it's time to try and get that achievement.
Everybody egging
Oh.
you on.
And I know there's no KK. If you would like, we could end in the diner.
Yeah. Always good to see
Oh, yeah.
the skull door plaque. I forget what they're called every time.
Door plate.
Door plate, the skull door plate. Oh yes. Okay.
Welcome.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is, I mean, this is magical. Getting to live, the Americana dream right now.
Correct to assume this might be your work as well.
Yes, it is. Definitely. I've taken over his whole house. It's all a diner, complete with kitchen, restroom.
Oh, wow.
He lives in an apartment upstairs.
Oh what? Okay, this we have to see this. This is
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Well, firstly, wanna just say congratulations on taking over. Obviously.
Okay, let's look in the kitchen.
Okay. The islanders needed this to happen, and that just shows what a great island leader you are. You've liberated this space for the good of everybody.
Yeah, everyone needs this diner so that they can eat hamburgers.
And pizza, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a good sort of foodie thing.
I can't express the joy I just felt in the theme connecting between rooms. 'Cause
Yeah, I used to
don't-
have.
Oh, sorry, Katie.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, I just don't think this has happened before on the stream. I don't think I've walked through a door in a house and it's been the same theme on the other side. I got chills.
Yeah, I used to have something else in this room. And someone came in here, like a friend, and they were like, "Oh, I expected the kitchen to be here," and I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea. I'll do that."
it makes total sense. Yeah, I was going to mention when we first sat down, I love that the doorway was behind the counter. It felt so good. Okay, so someone's left the stove on, but I won't question that. I'm not, you know. Oh, the extractor
The
fan.
chef's just popped out for a smoke break.
The extractor fan behind the pizza oven, it's so good.
Oh yeah, so if we go into this back room.
Okay. Good to see the robot clock on the inside too. Always love to see the robot clock.
Oh yeah, I like the robot clock. So we've got a public bathroom.
This, and again, this is the first time I've seen toilets in Animal Crossing and haven't felt some weird dissonance about them being in a kind of in another room.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't put doors on these, like proper doors. But I wanted it to have some form of function so that you can actually sit on the toilets.
Yes, I love it. I feel like I'm in a French motorway toilet stop with no doors.
Yeah, it's like a little bleak. It's just very functional, not a lot of decoration.
But it's still
much like life.
Love the one urinal as well.
One's all you need. The janitor doesn't want any more than one.
Mayor Sailor's getting ideas. Mayor Sailor's asking how many people can share an island. I think he's thinking of how many different like houses.
Maybe even up to 8. Certainly up to 4, I think.
Okay.
But you have to kick off islanders for villagers.
Oh, because I was wondering the same thing because I didn't notice you run out of space.
So
on
here's
the map
more diner area.
It definitely has that kind of back room, back of the diner feel. Yeah.
This is where parties can happen.
Yes. Or where like mafia types come to like plan.
Oh yeah, there should be someone already sat at the table when you come in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's only this cohesive, like this whole house is so cohesive because I have another house. So I can have all my different special rooms in my house, and then this one can be one cohesive thought.
It makes so much sense. If you've got more ideas for how to do a house, why not just have another house?
Yeah,
You must have had to pay off 2 mortgages in full to do this.
Well, I haven't paid off his basement, so there's no point. But
it's not your debt ultimately, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind about that. At him having one last debt.
Oh, this is cool too. I love the way that you create the studio apartment spaces. It feels really, again, good and real.
Yeah, I quite like making a studio apartment. And I've put in lots of things, like he likes music, and he likes these sort of synth machines. He loves luchadors. So I've got all these things that he likes. I put in an air conditioner because he's always hot in real life.
This is so sweet. I personally we don't talk about this enough on this stream actually. I love that people want to bring their real life into the game, like you were saying. I know we joke about it a lot, but it is really touching and sweet. Especially, I'm guessing that he had no say in the arrangement of this room, right?
Yeah, he had absolutely no say.
It's like the screamer enjoying the fact that he has to sleep in a bunk bed. Or a cabin bed again.
Yep.
He does you
get a desk and a bed in one.
Exactly. What could be more loving than giving a man a bed above a switch station as well? Exactly.
In this world, he has access to a switch. Unlike real life. And then I do have just a little, it's still a little bit of work in progress in his basement.
Okay. Are we ending in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it when we end in the basement.
Classic, yeah.
Okay.
He wanted my tiki bar, but I made him this instead.
Yes! This is what it's all about right here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Basements, as we always say, they're best used really communicate your arrested development. I too have a wrestling ring in my house, so I can identify with the joy this brings. I can't get in though. I thought we'd all be able to get in.
Oh no! I must have
okay.
blocked off too many areas.
It's okay. It's okay.
The top right, you could probably get in.
But yeah, I used to have this wrestling ring out in the theme park, and then once I got in my basement, I thought this was a good spot.
Well, and be able to use the wallpaper is, crucial.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got that from Sahara. It's a dream.
Yeah, I wanted this wallpaper for so long in New Leaf, and the fact that due to the High School Club I was able so quickly in New Horizons despite never having it in New Leaf, it just fills me with joy. Yeah, Ho says it's got underground wrestling vibes. It really does.
Yeah, I think he would like that. He likes underground more than mainstream.
This is the place to go for Fight Club. Shrinky, it's not for sleeping.
I know. I wish you could stand in this ring.
I know. I wish I could go and pin Shrinky right now. give him a rock bottom or something. Oh well, this is everything on your island has been magical. Even more magical knowing that you've stolen the house from a loved one, and converted it into a diary. Yes. Yeah. You made it a money-making venture, and at the end of the day, that is what keeps tourism on the island alive and benefits everybody. Yes. That's my goal. Mayor say us, when will Nintendo let us stand up in the ring? That's a patch we want.
Well, the summer wave part 2 coming up in August, so maybe that's gonna be the headline feature.
Oh yeah, any hopes for that?
Ooh. That would be pretty good.
I know what my hopes are. There's so much.
I'd like to go on a date with Pascal.
Yeah.
I love Pascal. He's so cute.
What a dreamboat. Yeah, thanks for having us. This one was super duper fun. There was, so much to do. It feels like we have been to a theme park because it was just non-stop high level theming. I just want to live here. Can we come back and visit sometime?
Oh yeah, please. I love when people come to visit.
So when you do your next 700 hours, we'll be back.
Yeah, all right. So in about a week.
Yeah, plus the time travel. 7,000 times the time travel.
Only a little time travel.
Only, and also, you didn't wreck the space-time continuum. You only enhanced it. The only real victim is Leonardo da Vinci because your version of the Mona Lisa is hanging up in the Louvre.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. It's always fun to hang out on stream, like we mentioned before. Next week, High School Clubber Sammy is going to join us, and we're going to go around her island.
Yay!
Yeah, Lex, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Alexis Draws. It's all just one word.
And Shrinky, where can people find you?
Find me at Shrinkwrapped on Twitter, but I always point people to the High School Club sites and social media feeds. I think I can say that episode 6 of Ass Town, the podcast, is not too far off now because I've got some holiday coming up. So that's my one aim, is to get it finished at that point.
And I should totally say you should go check out Lex's embroidery animations, and also I really like that the kind of hangout that you did on YouTube too.
The hangout?
The I forgot what you called it, but the not process video, but you like cross-stitching and torching and talking, not torching. Don't torch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do another one of those.
I thought that was really cool. Yeah, everybody. Like Srinky mentioned earlier, we've got the travel guide coming up on the website. Go and check that out.
Who's put the link to that page there in the chat?
Thanks, Ho. And then I'm going to drop a Discord link, and then we're going to go away. There's no KK Slider this week. Go on your own island. Play your own KK song. Let us know
Do your
what
own
you
little
picked.
poll and request.
Exactly. Find out what your heart is requesting, and ask KK to play it for you. Not KK Scar though, because we've all found out some hard truths about Barrel today. Sorry, Barrel fans. I've dropped a Discord link in the chat.
Sorry.
Thanks for ruining Animal Crossing for us. This has been the stream in which we ruin
Whoops.
Animal Crossing for you all. Can't wait
My
to
bad.
find out which Animal Crossing villager is problematic next week. Ho's rejecting this assertion. So poor Barreled, unfairly besmirched. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here, and I'm gonna end with Tom Nook's great quote. With hope for our continued growth and to celebrate another week of new horizons, this has been Us Town. Thank you.